Hi there and welcome to Rate My Cigar. Today I'm going to be smoking one of these. Now this is a Partagas Serie D5. I've never had one of these. I've had many Partagas cigars, but not one of these, so this is going to be new for me. So let's just cut it and light it. So just going to be using my predictable V-cut as normal. The construction of this, by looking at it, it looks really good. There's no massive veins on it really. Just smells like your quality Cuban cigar would. Something that you'd recognise, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so let's just get and light this. So the size of this cigar is a 4 3/8 and it's a 50 gauge. The smoke time is between 30 and 55 minutes, I believe, but let's see how we get on. I wasn't expecting that. It's like a fruity. It's weird. Wasn't expecting that. Problem is, the Partagas I normally smoke are like the E2s, the bigger gauge, and they're very creamy cigars, and that in my head is what I was expecting, something like that, and it just wasn't like anything what I was expecting. Nice amount of smoke. It's like cream, but it's not. But it's a little bit fruity. It's very good though. So this is a Cuban cigar, obviously made and produced in Cuba. It's £34 in the UK, and I have been sort of thinking about smoking one of these for the last sort of 6 months or so. I have got some in my humidor. They have been in there sort of waiting for me to try. I've also got the D4. Now I had a D4 when I first started smoking, and it just there was something wrong with the actual cigar. So that's the only Cuban I've had that was unsmokable. But if I'd had a perfect draw tool, it would have sorted the problem out. Now, that put me off smoking Partagas for a long time. But some of the Partagas that I smoke now regularly, they're awesome, never had a problem with them. So I think I was just very, very unlucky with my first Partagas. But this has got like, God, this is really hard to explain. It's a little bit fruity. Yeah, it's like a fruity cream, but it's not cream, it's more fruity. It's a little bit earthy. Getting some pepper. Yeah, so I'm gonna carry on smoking this. It's a great day outside, so after I say I'm gonna be back after the first third, I'm gonna sit outside and then smoke this and enjoy it. After the first third, it's going really well. I did have to touch it up. There was did go a little bit skewiff. The fruitiness is there, but you've got a leathery, earthy. I wouldn't say there's any cedar, and I was expecting some cedar. But yeah, you've definitely got some black pepper there, but it's okay at the moment. It's not overpowering. the combination of all the tastes that I've just said, it's going together, and it's very good. I'd say it's well balanced. That is just really nice. I think there's some salt there as well. Yeah, I think it's salt I'm tasting as well, but it's very well balanced. And I'm very surprised, because just after the sort of in the first third, I sort of started to get the pepper, and I was like, oh, don't let this be spicy, because I'm not a lover of really spicy cigars. But it didn't get spicy. The rest of the flavours just came in, and it was like the transition of all the flavours just came in, and it was well balanced, or it was like it was thought out. All the flavours just come in at the right times, I thought. And yeah, I was very impressed. I am impressed with it so far. So at the end of the second third, this has completely transformed. It's got leathery salt there. The spice is ramped right down. I don't know what else to say. It's just really good. And I want to say there is a little bit of wood there, but it's just right on the background. I think that taste is, I want to say like herbs, but it's interesting. The overall experience so far has been very good. That's the end of the final third now, or close to it. There is a bit more spice to it. There is that fruity flavour still. Leather, a little bit of wood right in the background there. There is some salt. It's like a herby, but it's good. And with everything else, every taste complements each other. And I wasn't overly excited to try this because it's a small cigar, but some of these small cigars are really good. And I think on my trip that I'm actually going in less than a week's time, I'm going to be going to look for some smaller cigars as well, because usually I'm a big cigar smoker. Anything with a large gauge and large in length, that's what I'm sort of most of the time wanting to smoke. This was let's have a look. I've been smoking this 45 minutes, and I've probably got about 5 to maybe 10 minutes if I'm sort of slow with it left in it. So I'm burning my fingers then very soon. But I will be doing that because it is good. So I think I'm just going to rate it. So where to put it? I did actually think on the second third I was going to put it here, but I'm actually really enjoying this, so I think it needs to be moved up. And I want to say there, and I'm really surprised, and yeah, I'm very surprised. It's gonna take quite a beating, but we've got some big, really good cigars up higher. But I'm just very impressed with this. So, if you'd like to see any more videos in the future, please subscribe. Please drop us a comment in the box below, and obviously give us a like. I'd appreciate that, and we'll see you on the next video.